Hello and welcome to Scythe Digital Edition. Today we are playing Rusviet Patriotic. We are playing against Crimea Industrial, Polania Innovative, and and Togawa Militant. Alright, let's go. Alright, so I'm thinking produce produce twice, trade aid get aid for two steel, bolster, or deploy a mech, move. Um, let's see. Which mech would I want to do? Probably the Riverwalk mech, or maybe the Speed mech. I'm not sure. Probably the Speed mech actually. Um, but let's see. Establish a human shield and a wolf among the sheep. Um, establish a human shield could be good. Although I'd probably want to get 8 workers if I was doing establish a human shield. Um, hmm. Let's see. So, hmm. I don't know. Maybe 5 workers. Or no, let's see. If our objectives are establish a human shield and a wolf among the sheep, actually, yeah. Well, let's go ahead and get 8 workers. So I'll produce 3 times, trade, and trade for a steel or for metal. Um, yeah, so produce 3 times, and then I'll trade and deploy. Then I'll move and produce. Um, will if I get I could get the speed mech or the township mech. I'm not sure which I want to do yet. Both are good options. Township mech would let me get to the factory quickly, of course. Speed mech, I could get that encounter. Well, I think I'll get the speed mech first, but then I can because I'll produce one more time, trade, deploy, move, produce, bolster and deploy, move, and I can be on the factory in pretty quickly. So that's good. Combat combat card wise, we have a 4 and a 3. Um, Though if I get the Riverwalk mech instead of the a instead I could get on to those farms this turn. Or not this turn, what am I saying? I could get onto those farms. But no, I think I'll do the plan I laid out. That will be pretty efficient. Um but let's see. So yeah, so produce one more time, then trade, uh, bolster and deploy, move, produce, bolster and deploy, move, and I'm on the factory. Yeah, I think that's the best plan. Um, huh. Let's see. Um, hmm. Um, alright, so produce. That's the last time I'm gonna have to produce. Is- uh, So, next up is gonna be trading. Um, bonus points for buildings on top of tunnels, but I don't get any coins for buildings, so it's doubtful that I'll build any. Maybe one at most, but that's doubtful too. Yeah, so we'll trade and bolster and deploy, then move, produce, deploy, move. Um, hmm. Let's see. We could do, I think we'll do 4 workers on the oil and 4 workers on the mountain. I think that's the best plan. And then when I get my mechs deployed, I can move on to the workers from the mountain onto the farm, produce a couple last times, and that will be I can get my recruits. So let's see. But if I am going to need to move 5 workers to next to the factory. So maybe I'll do um 3 on the oil, 5 on the mountain. Then I can, yeah, that might work because then I can move next to, well, I don't know. I think I'll do, y'all. I guess I'll do 3. I can do 3 and 5, I think. Well, um, no, we'll do 4 and 4. Then we can move one from one to the other. But let's bolster, deploy, get the speed mech so I can distribute my workers and get onto the encounter. Hopefully, it's a good encounter. Um, yeah, food would be good, or yeah, food would be good. Maybe some. Yeah, food would probably be best. Maybe a structure would work well. But I'm not positive about that. But let's see. I'm gonna want to move on to the farm. A farm as fast as possible once I gain the ability to. Um, but let's see. Hmm. Power wise, no one's super high yet. Combat card wise, no one's has a ton. I mean, it is only round 6, I guess. But yeah, that's good. Yeah. I guess, no, I probably wouldn't want a single upgrade from the encounter, but I am going to probably be able to do pretty well with, um, let's see, what was I gonna say? Uh, yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say. Well, Polania is moving towards the factory. They have 2 power. I have 4 power. They have 3 combat cards. I only have 2. Um, well, no, they're gonna beat me to it. So it might not be a priority anymore. So let's see, but let's move, put them all on board, move their 1, 2, 3, 4 there, or we're splitting them 4 and 4, then move to the encounter. Um, let's see, 2 popularity for structure, $2 for 4 power. No, I'll take 2 power and a popularity. The popularity will give me another round of producing. If I had built this structure, I wouldn't have been able to produce. So we're gonna produce, bolster and deploy, move. I think I'll get the Riverwalk mech. Move to that other encounter, or move. I don't know if I want to move workers to. Well, let's see. Yeah, I'll move some workers. I can move 2 workers up to the food. Keep 2 on the mountain, I think. I think that will work because when I move, I'll be able to upgrade, reduce the cost of investing. Then I can move again and reduce the cost of um deploying. I can do that a couple of times. So, well, maybe I should produce here one more time with all my work. Yeah, I'll produce one more time with 4 workers on the mountain. Then I'll go ahead and move 2 of them up to the farm. So next turn we'll produce, then we'll bolster and deploy, move a couple of times, maybe just once. I'm not sure. Um, hmm, decisions. But let's see. Um, yeah. So, yeah, I'll produce one more time. Well, oh, I don't know. Yeah, I think I should produce one more time with 4 workers on the mountain. Mm, I do think that will be the best path forward. Then we'll bolster and deploy, move once, maybe twice. Probably just once though. Although no, it could be twice. Possibly twice if Polania's either hasn't moved to the factory or is off the factory because they're at 1 power. So I guess I don't even need them to be off the factory or have not moved to it. Unless Crimea is moving towards the factory. Then I have more power than them, but to beat them and Polania, I would need a good amount of power. Although I am going to be gaining some more. Um, hmm. And I'm gonna wanna get my upgrade recruit before I move too many times and upgrade too much. So maybe Yeah, I'm not sure. Although I'll get what? 8 power from bolstering once at 2 and 2 times at 3. So let's see. Well, I guess if Crimea pushes Polania off, I can push Crimea off. That is a very valid option. Um, so yeah, we can do that too. Um, well, no, yeah, I only have one mech deployed, not two. So yeah, that will work out. I get. Right. I Yeah. So I guess I'll stare deploy, move, invest, or produce and invest a couple of times. Well, yeah, if I'm producing a couple of times, I only need to leave 2 workers as on the metal actually. So we'll move, put 2 workers on the food, reduce the cost of investing, and we'll produce and invest twice. Or we could produce. No, producing all 4 times now might. Although it might be a good idea. I could. No, I don't have enough popularity. Although I would have enough if I took. Yeah, because I'd get some from investing. I get 2 from investing, so I would have enough popularity. I could do that. Maybe I'll move and produce and invest 4 times, and that will be all the resources I need for the game. That's not a bad idea. So, unless something changes, that will be the plan. Um, Crimea traded. Probably get Baron. Yeah. But the sooner I get my recruits out, the better. That will also give me more combat cards. And yeah. So we'll move, produce and invest 4 times. That will give me combat cards. Should give me power from since Polania will probably upgrade and maybe coins from Togawa. I'm not sure. Uh, Power wise, is Polania is at 4, Togawa is at 4, Crimea is at 7. So I'm no longer like Polania is no longer very super low. So that's probably why Crimea did not attack them. They didn't want to spend too many of their resources like I didn't. So we can move to that farm. We can come grab that encounter. Let's see. $2 for 2 power and 2 combat cards. Or a combat card and a popularity. Let's take combat card and a popularity, then upgrade and Badoop. Alright, so we got a 3 from it. Interesting. But we can produce 4 times now. Then we can bolster up all the way. So then we'll have the worker star, the recruit star, the mech star, and the power star. That's 4 stars. So we can move, get an objective star, and a combat star in just a couple of turns. And so we actually may not need the upgrade star. Wait, if we have the mech star, the recruit star, the power star, um, and the worker star. Yeah, so we're probably not gonna get the upgrade star this game. Interesting, but not a terrible surprise, I guess. Um, let's see, it's what round is it? Round 10. Interesting. Yeah, so um but after we enlist, we produce, yeah, so that should work out. Now my turns could get messed up because it's 7 turns till I start moving. And so that's round 17. Then at round 17, I'll move and get those 2 other stars, I guess. Um, hmm, that's interesting. Interesting. Um, huh. But yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, but we will have enough metal, I think. Well, well, actually, I'm actually gonna move. I'll produce, yeah, I'll produce twice. Um, produce twice, then I'll move, upgrade, aid. I can reduce the cost of, um, building a mech and increase the amount of hexes I can produce on. That will be good. But, so, we'll produce one more time, then we'll move and upgrade, and then we will go back to producing. And if when, let's see, hmm. Although, maybe should I move this turn? It's only 1 power difference. Wait, no, yeah. No, I'll produce one more time, then I'll move. 4 oil isn't superbly worth it. But, yeah, and that will also reduce the cost of building the mech, so we will have enough. Uh, so we would have to move one time in there anyways. Um, so let's see. So yeah, we'll produce one more time, move, produce, twice more, or then we'll bolster 3 times. And actually, no, that will be 9 power from bolstering, and not 8. Um, yeah, yeah, that's right. Let's see. Uh, no one's at more than 1 star yet, but let's see. Crimea has 3 mechs, 2 buildings, 2 recruits, and 5 workers. So that's 3 stars they're relatively close to. Polania, um, Polania has 3 mechs and 1 recruit, all 8 workers. Food, yeah. Uh, Crimea is posed to get a good amount of stars pretty soon, but no one else really is. Uh, let's see. But Polania, see, got 2 more food plus 3 other resources from that encounter. That's not bad. They're listing that will give a combat card which is a 2. Alright, that's fine. But so let's produce, invest, get that, get the power, and enter. So we are at 7 power. We'll be at 8 power at the end of my next turn, since we'll get one from upgrading. Then we'll produce twice more. That will bring us down to 6. Unless someone else upgrades, which Polania has 2 oil, but yeah, Polania has 2 oil. Alright, yeah, let's see. So, up, Crimea upgraded, and, so, yeah, after we move, I think when we move, I don't need to move anywhere, but when we move, I'll move one of the workers off the oil, onto that village, and I'll move my character. No, I don't even need to move anyone else. So yeah, I'll just move one of the workers off the oil, and that's the only movement I really need to do. Oh, hmm. Yeah, that's all, but let's upgrade and do that. There we go. So we will produce twice more, invest twice more, then we'll bolster 3 times, and that will put us at 4 stars. Then we'll move, hopefully just once, but it might have to be twice. Should be just once though, if the stars align, that is. Um, but I don't know. It's probably gonna be twice. Once to set myself up and once to get the stars. I don't know. Could only be once though. And I can either do 2 combats or a combat and my objective. What's my a wolf among the sheep? One character, mech, worker, and 5 resources. Yeah, probably not that one. I don't have anywhere set up to do that with, so it would be what is it? Establish a human shield. That would be the objective I do. But let's see. Let's see what Polania does. Um, what resources does Polania have? Food, oil. Well, deploying. Interesting. Polania has all 4 mechs out, and Togawa has 3 mechs out. So I think I should take the building recruit. Take the 2 combat cards. Alright, so we have a 5, a 4, 3, 4, 4 threes, and was that 1, 2? No, 2 twos. Alright, so we can produce, get our vast recruit, then start bolstering, and get the power star. Right? From, well, no, I'll have to upgrade once to get it. To, unless either Polania or Togawa does it. But that wouldn't take any extra turns to do that. So we are in a good position because 16 plus 9 is 15. So we move, set up, get ready, set up all my things where they need to be, upgrade, power star, move one more time, get either 2 combat stars or a combat star and a objective star. Um, hmm. Yeah, I do need to spread out some more or two, so that extra turn will be useful for that. Um, hmm. Yeah, and I do think I'll need that extra turn to get in position. Polania has really good spread, 24 points from that. Um, but it's no one has more than 2 stars yet, so it doesn't matter yet. It will later, but it doesn't yet. Um, huh. Let's see. Ooh, they are fighting Crimea. They're gonna get that win. Power-wise, Crimea is 10 and Polania is 4. So, and combat card-wise, Crimea has 4, Polania has 9. Interesting. This will be a interesting battle. Um, yeah, Polania won. Crimea spent 2 power, and Polania spent I'm not sure how much 2 as well. So that puts Polania at 3 stars. That should put them at 3 stars. Yeah. So let's produce, get this last recruit, and then we will start deploying. That's gonna be you what 9, 12 coins and no 9 coins and 9 power. Not bad. That will put me up to 25 coins and a extra star from Mex, then the power star 1 turn later. Let's see. Yeah, I do need to keep my eye on points. I'm in second right now, but I want to be in first. Polania is in the second tier popularity. That gives them a big advantage. Fortunately, I'm probably not going to get there, so I need to get a good amount more spread than them. Um, as well as extra stars and stuff. Um, hmm. Combat card wise, we have a 5 of 4, 5 threes, and 3 2s, which isn't terrible, but it could be better, or for sure. Um, hmm. Let's see. What stars is Crimea gonna get? Let's see, they have 2 buildings. It looks like they're gonna get the recruit star. Yeah, I really don't know what stars they'll get. Um, but let's see. How much power does Togawa have? Togawa has 4 power. Polania has 2. But Polania is bolstering. They might go for, although no, they can't reach Togawa's character there. They, and no, yeah, there's not a lot of places they can reach each. Let's see. So let's bolster and deploy. Let's get the People's Army mech. Oh, I already have 2 mechs out. So I'm gonna need to spend. I'll spend 1 turn deploying where I don't deploy a mech because I need that power for the power store. So it doesn't change my plans, but it does mean there will be one turn on where I don't deploy a mech. We got a chew from Togawa investing. Hmm. Let's see. So, yeah. When I move to establish a human shield or the turn before that, I can move this mech on the mountain, drop workers on the oil, then move back. Or I could even just stay on that oil since, yeah, I could just stay on the oil. I I really do need a good amount of spread. Um, hmm. That puts Polania at what, 5 power? I don't think they can reach me anywhere. Yeah, okay, but they're going after Crimea again. That will give them, let's see, they have what, one combat star? Yeah, that will give them a 5th star. And they have what? They have 3 recruits, so oh, investing will be their. Ooh, that's interesting. Investing will get them their last star. And there's no way for me to stop that, is there? Huh. Oh, and it's this turn. Um, interesting. Well, that ended sooner than I would have liked. I would have liked, I guess, no, one or two more turns would have done that much more for me. Although one more would have let me expand some. But thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, it helps a lot. Comment how I could have done better, and I will see you in the next episode.